What's up YouTube, Darryl here for wargames. We're here with Donald, and Donald is bringing us an updated Amazonist deck profile. Now obviously he did the deck profile when we received the new Amazonist support in Legendary Duelist, and then we've received two cards that we probably should have got in Legendary Duelist that we got in Circuit Break.
Yeah.
So you know, all those Amazonist, all those Amazonist players went, I must buy a Circuit now because they've got free commons in there. Logic, yeah. I see none. Anyway, Donald is going to bring us his deck profile, so take it away, Donald.
So deck 12, Amazonist. I did a deck profile as Bill mentioned, but I decided to play test this for using Circuit Break cards, and I came out 4-1 in my locals, which was quite surprising. Though I only lost to
everyone.
Though I did only lose to Pendulum Magicians because of the trap, but otherwise. This is a solid deck, so straight off, triple Amazon's Queen, protects all your Amazons from battle, 24 beat stick. Next up, from Legendary, the Duelist pack, triple Amazon's Princess allows you to add one Amazon spell or trap, and if it declares an attack, send one other card you control to the grave, special summon Amazons from your deck in defense. This is very standard. And as mentioned before, I play triple Amazon Swordswoman, probably MVP of the deck, can help you win games, and it did win me game against Danny, though there was a bit of misplay, and we had good fun with that. So triple Amazon Swordswoman, your opponent takes all battle damage involving it. It's great. I run 2 Baby Tiger. You summon this if you normal summon or special summon another Amazon's monster. So if it's in your grave or hand, you special summon it. It helps you go into link plays, depending on how you build it or attack around it. Then we run 2 Amazon's Tiger. Redirects all attacks to it. It gains 400 attack for each Amazons you control. Pretty standard, and it can become a good beat stick. I run 2 Amazon Spy. You reveal it. You reveal one other Amazoness in your hand. Special summon it, and if it gets destroyed, you can target one Amazoness monster in your graveyard. You can shuffle it back into your deck or add it back to your hand. So ideally, you reveal one other Amazoness, special summon this, tribute summon to Queen, or however you wish to go into, or link summon. The one-offs, 1 Sage, if it declares attack, destroy one spell or trap your opponent controls, you target it, then destroy after the damage step, end of damage step, sorry. And 1 Paladin, it gains 100 attack for each Amazon you control, generally for bigger beat stick and sets. And I run the 1 Rose, I've dropped it down to 1 this time. This is generally so that you go into either a Colossal Fighter or Cypher and Omega now, because I've decided what would you be good to have in turn 1. Cypher and Lord Omega is always good to have. And the reason why I go for 1 is because I decided to stick with 2 Summoner Monk. You don't want to see Rose in your hand, you just want to ideally special summon from deck. And obviously Summoner Monk gets you out. Next on, I play triple poly. Now, admittedly, I didn't go into the poly plays, fusion plays when I did for the locals, but this is generally for fun, as all my decks are usually are, as I've mentioned every time. Polys go into your Empress and Liger. The 1 Rotor and the 1 Warrior Returning Alive adds from deck to hand, adds 1 graveyard, adds 1 Warrior from graveyard to hand. Next to double Twin Twister. Amazons are very prone to back row. It's in fact their greatest weakness. You do need to have Twin Twisters. Triple Village. Ideally, I probably should have started the spells with these. It gives all your Amazons 200 attack and defense. If your Amazons gets destroyed, you special summon 1 from your deck whose level is equal or less, basically replacing it. And probably the best card of all, Amazon's Call. Searches any Amazon's card in your good deck to your hand. And if you banish it, target 1 Amazons you control, it can attack all your opponent's monsters once each. and all your other monsters cannot attack, so that's the drawback. And personal favourite deck, as I mentioned before, I play triple Panissimo, put this onto Swordswoman, have it attack all your opponent's monsters. It's just too good. And to round up the deck, triple Onslaught, by far probably the best Amazoness trap of the selection. First off, you can special summon one Amazoness from your hand and during the battle phase, gains 500 attack. Second effect, if an Amazoness, any Amazoness, as I did read in the comments before, this applies to any Amazoness that battles. It banishes the monster it battled. And the third effect, if it gets destroyed, you can special summon one Amazoness monster in your graveyard to the field. So ideally, combo of Onslaught, Cool, and Panissimo with Amazon Swordswoman, have it attack all your opponent's monsters and banish each one, and they take all the damage. Now for the extra deck, as mentioned, we finally got Empress, so I do play triple her. It's very hard to try and get two of her on board, but ideally getting just one of her is very good. She protects all your Amazons from battle and card effects. They all do piercing, and if she leaves the field, you can special summon an Amazon's Queen from your graveyard, hand, or deck. Just simply replacing that. For Liger, I only play the one. You don't really go into Liger as much, though it does have the boosted attack when it declares attack. It has the redirection attack, and that's generally it. That's generally the case, but I only play the one. For the Synchros, Colossal Fighter, if you're going second, gains 100 attack for each warrior in your graveyard, on either player's graveyard, and if it gets destroyed by a battle, you can revive one warrior in your graveyard, including itself, back to your field. So it frees up your space if you need to use it again, crash it, revive it. And for turn 1 plays, as I mentioned, Sci-Firing Lord Omega, because Omega's just strong. For Genet Ramp 4s, first off, Utopia package. Amazoness aren't strong in attack. You have to, in some cases, you have to rely on this just to beat over the bigger stuff. So that's why it's in there. With a new edition, though I didn't play this in tournament, obviously. Actually, I did. Number 41, turn 1 plays, just negate your opponent. Castel to get rid of the annoying face-up cards that you can't generally destroy for that. Tornado Dragon, standard. Amazons just don't like spell back row in general. And I do keep in the Gargoyle Cowboy, just for the games, if you can inflict burn damage or if you're in time. And to round off the extra deck, one Mrs. Radiant, as you can physically go into this effectively with Spy and Tiger. So, other than that, I didn't really change much to the deck from the locals, other than I did play triple Ash, one Ghost Ogre, and triple evenly matched, which did help me in my matches. So that's it for the deck profile. So as you can see, these are the 3 new cards from Circuit Breaker. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, guys, happy dueling!
If you like that video, why not check out our other videos available? We've got more deck profiles, pack openings, and of course duels. And don't forget to click on the most important button of all, that subscribe button, right in the bottom left hand corner.